As far as loyalty, I've been loyal. I know what loyalty is. I'm quite aware of what loyalty is, and I've been loyal. I've been loyal. I've been dedicated and all of those beautiful things. But there is a separation between the two. Now, do my loyalty have an expiration date? And does my love have an expiration date? Yes. You got one time to play with me because of a few factors. My age, my experiences, and I know what it's like for a person to do little tidbits, little small violations along the way that are clues up to the major violation. Absolutely. You heard the crazy comment before the event occurred. You knew that this was going left, but you ignored the warning signs. My loyalty is available because I expect loyalty in return, and I'm loyal to my people. My love is a rarity. If you have my love, that's how I feel. If you have it, man, that's feel good because my love is real, it's genuine, and it's pure. But if you don't have my love, you better get you 2 scoops of this loyalty and be loyal with that and see if we can build something from there. But outside of that, I love the topic. Loyalty is a thing. I'm with that. I believe in that. I believe that it still exists. It does. Love,
rare. It's very rare.
Love is rare, and love is also rare. Yeah. But I do sense the complex.
I have a little love.
You got a love complex, and because a lot of the time, because I have sensed that you have a love complex, and you will wonder later on, how did he notice that? How can he see that from just a little few text messages in the group, a little light conversations here or there? How can he see that? Welcome to the Let Us Become Sharper /TNS podcast. We are back again for another installment, for another episode, because this is what we love to do. And by the way, I want to say something to y'all. I understand that I'm about this podcast life, about this life for real. We are in the podcast game. Say to y'all the title in the statement. Start off as the factors and supporters. Let us become sharper. Now the TNS stands for Thursday Night Society. We are now on tour. I'll be posting a few of the locations maybe a few days in advance, and y'all can come check us out. The reason being is because that when we at the shop, that we want to kind of come out of the shop. The 48 laws of power. One of the laws is never isolate yourself. So it's time to come around on a tour where we can be seen and everybody can vibe with us and we really get an understanding of the brotherhood and what we all about. But moving right along, we got beautiful Shay Wheels with us today.
Hello world.
Yeah, she's
back.
Thank
you for having me.
And we got Nenah.
Hello.
So I want to tell y'all something about Nenah.
There you go.
No. I want to tell y'all something about Nenah. Nenah is a very, very special person. She's a very, very powerful woman. She's a phenomenal woman. And she's so phenomenal that she went in the kitchen. She made some cornbread, greens, I guess whatever you call macaroni and cheese, or you would say mac and cheese. She cooked up a topic and she put it in the chat group. And now what we're going to do is we're going to allow her to serve her meal that she cooked up in the kitchen. But before we do so, I just want to do my due and let you know that me personally, I want to talk to y'all for a minute. Reno is out today. We're not going to make it in. So it's just me and the phenomenal women, the phenomenal 2. I want to just talk to y'all briefly about how I mourn with happiness. And that's what I do daily. In other words, we could call it tears of joy. There's a minimum of a plethora of resources that are unlocking and opening for us, becoming available for us. Podcasting. Now look at us. We started this, we met each other, and now this is a real life breathing thing, and I love it. I really do.
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love it. So I wanted to make my statements. I'd like to come in with the title and also the statement, the purpose, and outlining the purpose of the podcast for anybody who is just now tuning in, just getting up on us, just getting hip to it. The statement and the purpose of the podcast is overturning negative energy. Now, the basis of that is why would you overturn? I overturn negative energy because positive energy is a relative of the hustle. Positive energy is a relative of the hustle. And negative energy is a relative of excuses. When negative things are happening. Now, we're going to talk about current events real quick. You see the shootings, the mass shootings, the school shootings, all negative energy, right?
Yeah.
Well, these are people who have lost the hustle, out of touch with the hustle. Men shooting women because of denial, when all you got to do is hustle up and get you another one. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to, and let me be frank, you could cry at night if you're hurt, if she hurts you, and vice versa. Sometimes the man hurt the woman, but you can cry at night. But when you got to go kill, you done lost your hustle hand, man. You don't know how to get out here, put your nice shirt on, a nice slacks, put your belt on,
Pull up your pants.
it's a nice shoes,
Talk to him.
and say respect, and maybe you might have you something. But no, you want to be negative and make excuses. I'm gonna hurt somebody because I'm hurt now. Okay, but that's the purpose of this podcast. The purpose of this podcast is to come with positive energy
That's right.
and keep the hustle alive. We're not going to sit back. Let's say, okay, corporate America might not want us or reject us. And then we might say, okay, the hustle might not even be doing well. But at the end of the day, you still can be positive and optimistic. So we hit you here with a double dose of optimistic energy. Man, it feels good to talk about it. It feels good, and it feels good to be a connect. I'm like the connect of positive energy.
Yes.
And this is the top location of positive energy and good vibes.
Yes.
Now, I was in the kitchen the other day. People say, we don't believe you can cook. But I was in the kitchen, and I made a stroganoff.
Okay.
Really?
I did. I made
Okay,
I made a beef stroganoff.
All right.
And I had one stroganoff, and then I had some potatoes, and you should have saw me. I did like this, and then when I got through, I said, you know what? I cooked in the kitchen. I cooked up a topic. Now, Nenah said she got one today, so we're gonna let her take it. She's gonna present the topic, and then we're gonna engage on the panel. Nenah, let's roll.
Okay. So first off, I want to say thanks to CJ for opening the door for me, letting me be on this podcast. I definitely appreciate it. I just want you to know that.
That's no problem.
Okay, so this topic came about because of the last podcast we had. There was a question posed that I kind of was stuck on. The question was, tell me an act of loyalty. And, I kind of got a little stuck on it. So I wanted to talk about it. So the topic today is loyalty or love. Is it a difference? And does loyalty have an expiration date? Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's become sharper.
That's a good topic. Right
Okay,
there.
Shay, let's get it.
Oh, it's on me now. Ooh, okay, let's switch your room here.
Shay, we got one thing before we go. You want to know why we like to take you first?
Why?
It's just like to start. It's just like to start off the podcast. I just like you to start off. Normally, I would bother Reno, but Reno's preoccupied. But I really like when you start the podcast because the voice of you and the logic of you, when it rolls off, it just sets a great tone. So we want you to go first. We're gonna have Nenah go second, and then I'm gonna go last. Let's do it that way. The panel is set. Let's roll.
All right, read that question to me one more time.
Okay, loyalty or love. Is there a difference? And does it have an expiration date?
Love and loyalty they go hand in hand. I feel like you can't love. Well,
Think about it.
Think about it. Right. Take your time.
Take your time. Take your time. I want to hear this.
Yes.
They can go hand in hand because in order to be loyal, I may have to love you. to be loyal to you.
Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead.
I'll always be loyal to you. If I love you, that's all I can pretty much say. I can't elaborate more.
So you feel like you have to love to be loyal?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get everything back in order. Let's get
because otherwise, why would I be loyal to you? I'm good to everyone in the world, I guess, and I would say,
right.
But it's like loyalty that comes with different measures of how far you would go for someone. So it's like, why would I go this far if I don't even love you? I have to love you.
Yeah, so I get that. So let me ask you this. Let me step in. Let me interject. From an aspect of loyalty, because this struck Nenah, because last go round, we were speaking about loyalty. I just threw something at y'all quick. Examples of loyalty. So now when we come in with loyalty, love is one thing, but does love actually have does it commingle with loyalty? Are you not loyal to someone but don't love them?
I've never really had to test the loyalty if I didn't love you.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
But as far as what was the ending of that question? What did you say?
Do you think loyalty has an expiration date or love?
No. You said or love?
Loyalty or love. Is there an expiration date?
If it's unconditional love, then it's not. I feel like you haven't truly loved if you haven't loved unconditionally. Anything that's conditional, that's just based off that's not love.
So everybody you love, you still love.
Yeah, some piece of love. Not a hate. I don't hate anyone that I've ever been with. So it's like, if anything, it's always a piece of love. When I say something like I said on the last podcast, if you were ever in a time of need and you just were down on your luck, because the love and loyalty was once there, if I am in a position to be able to be a blessing, I will. But I wouldn't be there all the time. But I'm a lifeline for people like that, because that's just, I've always loved unconditionally.
All right. Well,
this might not be what you want to hear. But see, when it's conditional love, then you could take. You can be like, I can't do that no more. That was conditional. You are not conditional.
No. It's not about what I want to hear. It's not about what the people want to hear. It's just separated into two. So, love and loyalty. What's your idea of loyalty?
Loyalty?
In a nutshell. What's your idea of loyalty? Where are you at with that?
Always being there for me, no matter what no matter what the world may bring, come what may.
So you're talking about unconditional loyalty.
Yep.
Is there such a thing?
People say they're loyal to a fault, but that's based off of it's based off wherever y'all are in that place, I would say. Like I said, but the loyalty is there though. So even if you're not showing it all the time, say if you was to work from somebody, right? You break away. But if time or life or whatever, that loyalty can be tested in ways that you didn't think that you had to show loyalty somewhere, but you're gonna be loyal to that person just off the strength of what used to be.
Okay, so if loyalty doesn't have an expiration date and you were at some point loyal to someone, and then they are no longer loyal to you, what happens?
Now, but see, that's different. When you say not loyal, what does that look like?
That means they've done something. Not loyal means that they've done something that you don't trust them anymore. You can't tolerate them anymore. That's what disloyal is. And there's so much disloyalty in the world right now that this is why that this is even a subject matter. This is why. So we're becoming sharper. We want to know, how does your loyalty lie? So what I'm getting from you is you have more of an unconditional type loyalty and an unconditional type love. You actually clarified that last go round when you said that your love ran so far and when you was getting me mad, I was getting hot. Talking about if somebody had to be homeless that you used to love, you still create opportunities for them. There is no opportunity.
I'm gonna pray for you and pray that you come off the streets and that God will make a way for you. And then if I have the means to be able to be a blessing, like if I had $50, $100, I will bless you and say, hey, listen, this is from a place of love. This ain't got nothing to do with no attachment of us being together, none of that. But if you was like, I hate to see you like this, really come on.
Okay. Shay, you gonna find it funny when you go to pass the 50 and my powerful hand come and snap the money and snatch it back. There's no way you taking no money. You got given. You are really sneaking around if you helping somebody financially with me and I don't know about it. There is no 50, and there is no prayer.
I didn't
you
say
pray for yourself.
But
because that's probably why you're in the situation that you're in, because you didn't pray for yourself.
All while being honest and everything. What I'm saying is you don't do that stuff behind your loved ones.
Yeah, I know that's right.
So it's like, if
right.
I'm doing this, you know that I'm selfless like this, and you know that I love like that. So if that's a problem, we can talk about that. But what I'm saying is it's not in secret. So it's not malicious or nothing.
There's no need to talk to me.
Look, he ain't getting the 50 because most men ain't going.
Yeah, it's no talk to me because the ass is already.
He's not getting the 50.
So you getting with love and loyalty. You have a very, very open heart. So us asking you a question of this magnitude would be kind of more like a generalized answer with you, because you love a different way, and I noticed that, and I'm seeing that.
Thank you.
Okay, so now, Miss Topic, Miss Cook in the kitchen.
All right, cooking in the kitchen.
They cooked up the topic, Miss Nenah. Yeah, Nenah.
All right, so loyalty and love, I think it's different. I think loyalty and love is different for sure.
Meaning that there's a separation between the two.
Absolutely. I don't think you have to have love to be loyal. Loyalty is just like, I mean, you could be loyal to different causes.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't think someone has unconditional loyalty to anybody. That's just, I don't know.
Whoa. You tried to go fast. You tried to go fast.
Skate on through there.
You tried to skate on through there.
Okay, wait.
What do you mean you don't have unconditional loyalty? And let's fixate just for 1 second. We can readjust. Let's fixate the loyalty to a person.
Okay.
Just person to person. Don't necessarily got to be your man, but loyalty to a person, a human figure.
Okay.
So your loyalty has conditions, terms and conditions?
No, okay, so loyalty to a person, I feel like is just, being there for them. Not always agreeing with them, like being honest, being real, wanting to see the best, the best of them.
That's a good
breakdown.
And
absolutely. Like, just wanting to see them be great and supporting them in where they want to go.
And why would you do so?
Why would I do so?
Why would you do something like that?
Sounds like love to me.
Sound like, hey, why would you do that? Why would you ever do that?
Just because, like, I mean, I would love you. I really don't think it has really anything to do with love.
Okay, we're gonna make it interesting.
I'm
not gonna say anything. But no, would you care enough if this individual did this and go this far and do that? If you have, do you feel like you gotta have some kind of love to them, or no? Or you just want to just see?
I mean, I feel like I just got love for people,
right?
You know what I mean? So it just depends on what kind of love you talking about.
I want to throw something at you real quick. I want to become sharper for real, the long way now.
Come on.
Do you have a complex with love? This is just something that I'm noticing about you. Do you have a complex with love? And this ain't no. And this
you want to get juicy.
Yeah. And this ain't nothing. And this ain't nothing crazy. But let's talk to the people. Listen. Disclaimer. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna speak very slowly so you can hear what I'm saying to the people. Every time I show you some love, you start running. I ain't talking about that kind of love. I'm talking about every time.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm talking about. Every time I show you some love. Every time I show you some love, like when I show Shay some love. I show Shay some love, she be like, I don't know. This is about to be a horrible Shay. She be like, something like that. You was terrible right there. That was a terrible Shay. That was not your disclaimer. I said disclaimer to the people. She's like, he's like a kiki kind of thing. And then I might say,
when you show me love, what happened?
In the group, I might say something like, "What's up, Nenah?" Nenah be like,
"What's good?"
Emoji or something. I'll be like, "Oh, she doesn't like people leaping out." Do you have a complex when people just leaping out at you like that?
I do not. But I mean, it's like
It's something there. Shay noticing it right now.
Oh, I know her
She
very.
did-
she
There's
very-
something
crack
going.
up.
There's
you
something
might
going
as well
on with
tell-
you.
You might as well just tell these
And once
people how you
disclaimer,
really
not that kind of. I'm just saying. Every time I just tickle Nina's fancy a little bit,
feel. No, wait, watch
she
this.
like goes into
No.
Watch this. You might as well tell these people how you really feel about love.
Tell
and
them how you feel.
relationship.
Tell them how you feel,
about
Nina.
nah, be real.
it's gonna be a whole different podcast.
It don't matter. No, it's
What
gonna be this podcast
That's what
because
it
I
is.
noticed that becoming sharper. You got to understand. I've been cutting hair for a very, very long time. I had to explain this to somebody. I said, when I leave from the shop, just like a teacher,
Mhm.
normally the problem with the school system and the teaching, the teacher teaches for this many hours, and when they leave out the building, they're not a teacher no more.
Mhm.
Teaching is from these hours, and that's it. When I leave the barbershop, I'm still lining you up. I'm still sharp. My eyes sharp enough to
God.
catch it. She got a complex with love.
Talk to him, friend.
Talk to
I
me.
do not have a complex.
You
with
got a
love.
complex with-
I love the people.
You got a complex with love. Every time I show you love.
What do you mean? I respond.
All right, let's let that go because that can possibly go left.
That could go left.
That could go left. We ain't talking about that kind of. I'm just
I
saying.
mean,
I feel
hear
a
what you're
resistance.
saying.
I feel a resistance in you when it comes to love.
Okay, well, I'm gonna think about that.
I gotta get an answer for that.
Yeah, you think about that. Now you think about that. Now we back. So loyalty and love. So we're not basing. We're separating the two. We're not having loyalty on the love aspect. So let's hear it. Let's hear about how you feel about that.
So I mean, if you're not loyal to yourself, then you can't really be loyal to anybody else. Loyal to this person, and this person is not really loyal to you, then what are you doing? Why are you loyal? You are hurting yourself. You holding yourself back if you loyal to somebody that's not loyal to you. So for me, loyalty definitely has an expiration date. Absolutely. Like
so loyal to a fault is not you. You don't loyalty all the way to a fault till it hurts you or it hurts.
No, absolutely I'm not. If
you.
if you don't have my back, and if you're not loyal to me, and you don't want to see me be the best me that I can be,
right,
and support me, then no, I'm not. No, you cut off. There's no loyalty there for me.
So we want to do this. This is what we want to do. Shay is going to have loyalty and love basically connected, like the skywalk.
Mhm.
They go hand in hand.
Mhm.
You are saying that love is one thing, but loyalty is another thing, and I do not have to be involved or be in love to have a loyalty towards you or even an entity of something of that nature. But I do sense the complex.
I have a little love complex.
You got a love complex, and because a lot of the time, because I have sensed that you have a love complex, and you will wonder later on, how did he notice that? How can he see that from just a little few text messages in the group, a little light conversations here or there? How can he see that?
It's just spiritual discernment.
Spiritual discernment, you say?
That's right.
Yeah, you the one with the spiritual discernment.
Yeah, I
Spiritual.
guess I'm not. When people reach out, it's kind of like, you know what I mean.
Intentions. What are your intentions? CJ, what are your intentions?
Not really.
What's going on here?
Let me tell you what she
Got
don't
Nina,
like. That's her
got Nina in
friend.
the hot seat.
I'm gonna speak for my friend. What I know about my friend.
I come at her hot like this because she hot, so I got I heat her
Yeah,
right
I
up.
do got some
Listen,
things with love.
yeah.
Got you. I got you.
I do. I ain't gonna even say I do got something. I've loved before, but
You
I
going
promise
through a
you,
lot of-
I've never really been in love.
But you hear she said she's
I've
never been in love.
love.
She's loved. But
I've
never been in
loved,
love.
but I've never. I don't know.
There is a difference.
I don't know that whole I'm in love. I
Bullseye.
can't live without you thing.
Yeah,
So
I don't
that's
know
it.
that.
So I can see.
Yeah. Like, I don't know that.
yeah,
There's a void there.
like yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with not ever being in love, because you might fall in love at 100 years old.
I told her
It,
that.
it catches you when it catches you. If there was no one that came into your life, that's why you didn't understand my topic about when I said that I was happy, but then love came. You didn't get nothing what I was talking
No,
about.
I mean, what? See, the thing about it is like, okay, I have to be like head over heels. Oh my God, I can't live
No,
without
you
you in
don't.
order to be
That
in
ain't
love.
getting love. Your version of in love is your version of in love.
Right, but see, that's why I'm confused about, you know what I mean? The world's
Two
version
drunks'
of
version
love.
of in love is getting drunk and tearing up the house.
I mean, I've loved.
That's their version
true.
of in love.
I feel like, I mean, I have been in love. I've been in relationships, been in long-term relationships.
But have you been in love?
I've loved, but
no.
I say,
no. Whoa.
I don't know what in love is.
No.
She's like, yeah, what's in love? Let her know.
No, because she moves. I know that she moves fast when she gets. Let's slow it way down. Let's slow it way down. Let us become sharper. Slow it way. Not you loved. Not you love.
What is in love?
In love.
What is that?
In love is the feeling that you can't live without this person. You don't want to live without this person.
I can live without
you.
Anybody.
Head over.
I don't even understand that.
You see, you didn't get it. So
I don't.
And that's what I said.
I don't understand it.
And that's what I saw.
Okay.
She like, I ain't. She like, I ain't. She like, I ain't.
Be clear.
Yeah, she like, I ain't feel that for nobody.
I saw. That's what I saw.
I don't understand it.
And it's the sharp eyes, the precision razor
I said
I said what I said.
that I saw when I peeped. That you have a complex about that. There's nothing wrong with it because love is a tricky thing. Love can be a great thing, is a great thing, but it can also be a bad thing because it leaves you vulnerable.
And a lot of people
Yeah,
don't like
that vulnerable. Yeah, that
vulnerable.
Yeah, I ain't a friend of
vulnerable is the word that happens
She
when
like, I ain't a friend of that.
that ain't my friend.
who are you vulnerable for?
Ooh, that's a great question. Huh?
Who are you vulnerable for? I got a woman at home. I'm vulnerable for her. Quite vulnerable for her. The vulnerable side of me, outside of the rugged exterior, outside of the trapping and the rapping and all of these things that I got going on, you have to let that shield down and allow yourself to be vulnerable because you never can get any money into a closed fist. That means no love can come in if you don't open up, and you got to let some love out. That's what you have to do. So you have to become vulnerable with a woman, for your case, a man, to actually experience in love. But here's the kick. This is why guys be out here going crazy because they done got vulnerable. And
Too vulnerable.
boy, tell you a story quick. My old man.
And don't be calling me out like that no more.
I'm just saying. Wow.
You ran up on me like that.
Oh, you get ran up on right here.
Yeah, that's right.
I got a very, very sharp eye. I got a golden eye. I can see what it is. I'm telling you, my judge is out cold. Let's go out. We'll go out in the streets one day. You'll see. I can see. Oh yeah, that guy right there. He's vulnerable. So my old man, I come home and it was said that it was a bird in the basement. Came in through the chimney. So I said, I'm sitting there. I says, well, I'll go downstairs. I'm becoming the man of the house, but not yet. I said, I'll go downstairs and get it. So I go downstairs. I cut the lights on. Oof. I'm looking for the bird. The bird quiet because the bird, I guess it can sense I'm looking for it. And then the bird flew. When it flew, I flew upstairs. We ain't gonna do not today. We're not about to do this. It's alive. So slam the door back. I'm sitting at the table and I'm sitting there with my old lady and she's saying, we gotta wait for Frank. I was like, man, wait for Frank. Oh man, because I'm feel for the bird. Now I done become all of a sudden this animal lover. I said, I can't catch the bird. So I went down again. I made a second attempt. And this time what I did, I tried to shoo the bird out. So I opened the door.
You know how you got to catch that bird? You're supposed to throw a blanket or a shirt over it. I had a bird. I had 2 pet birds.
This wasn't no pet bird.
They kept getting out though. You just got to like put something over it where they can't fly.
This wasn't no
this wasn't no pet bird. This a bird came in through the chimney.
Yeah. He was a gangster bird.
And trying to get out. Yeah. White, beautiful bird too.
Put the shirt on you.
Man, it was so pretty. Man, this bird was so pretty when it was finally revealed. Its wing, its feathers. But boy, so he come home probably about 2 hours later. Frank did. And we sitting at the table. We sitting at the table like this. It's a bird in the basement. It's a bird in the basement where? That's how it started off. He down there in the basement. He down there right now. You down there right now? right now.
Right now.
Right, he down there right now. He down there right now. All right, come on. So we go down there. Yeah, get the broom, get the shovel. Get the broom, get the shovel.
Man, knock the bird out.
Man, he like, get over there on the other corner by the pool table. So now I'm on the other side of a pool table looking like this. I'm ready. Got the lights on. The bird fly out. Frank come with the broom. He missed the bird. He come again. He caught the bird. He caught the bird wings.
Ooh, clipped
him. The bird flutter.
Poor bird.
By the time the bird was clipped and figure out what's going on, Frank coming down powerful with the broom.
Oh.
Pow! The bird down over the top of the bird head again. Pow!
Y'all murdered the bird.
The bird flipped. The bird. The bird flips over on his back and lay vulnerable to Frank. The bird flips over like this after two powerful blows to the head. The bird lays like this and laid and looked up in the air like this.
Like why? Why you want to do me like that?
No. Why you want to do that? Why would you ever do that with Frank on the broom? When Frank saw that,
oh, he came again. Oh,
he came.
Frank must be stopped. Somebody get him.
He couldn't just hit the bird and just lead him outside.
Oh, he came from the Upper Peninsula.
He can't fly no more. Frank, he been doing.
Pow! Feathers going everywhere.
See, the bird shouldn't have been vulnerable. You should
the
have
bird goes. The bird goes up into the broom. The bird is when he came up. The bird comes up with the broom. This was a brutal massacre. So, get the shovel now.
Oh no.
Got the shovel. So I got the shovel like this. He like, give me the shovel. He holding the shovel. He like, sweep the bird in the shovel. So I swept the bird on Frank's arm. I didn't do it. The adrenaline. I done overswept the bird. Damn it, boy! Get the bag. I got the bag now.
It's the oversweep.
Bird, the street sweeper. The bird in the bag now. The reason why I would tell a story like this is there are many people who have been hit over the head 2 times and walk around like this with their feathers exposed. And all she gonna ever do is come down with that broom. Again. Pow! They never gonna say.
So that's what you're saying. I
come down the broom.
What he said? What he said?
Need to beat that bird. Beat that bird.
We talking about General Motors Assembly arms came down on this bird. When we went upstairs, man,
I'm done.
When I went upstairs a man. I was downstairs a boy, but when I came up the stairs, a man walked up those stairs. I learned a life lesson about vulnerable. You never flip over and expose. You know, that's a whole nother feathers on the chest plate.
Right.
That was like, it was almost fur. Like furry looking like.
You open up your real.
What is that, Bill? He got special up in there.
Frank didn't care. He opened wide up. Powerful. He came down with the.
And then even when he didn't have to go that hard at that point. He saw the vulnerability.
And do you understand?
See what I'm saying?
And side note, do you understand that brooms were much different in this day? Ooh. So it was all kind of metal, like clamps around it.
Guess what?
Bristles.
I know.
Man.
My granddaddy used to actually get that broom.
Man, he hit hard. He hit hard.
No, not with the broom.
Shade. Don't tell me that he cleaned his teeth with that broom. Don't tell me that.
I said granddaddy.
Don't tell me that.
A new broom.
I don't even know.
How was it?
Hold on.
How was it new?
I knew that was a broom. Why would you do that?
How was it new?
It better be brand new.
How was it new?
I guess that was the best broom. Toothpick or whatever you use. You
got
a whole nother.
I just remember being a kid and seeing that visual one time. I was like, I'm scarred for life.
And you was vulnerable at that moment. Yeah, that's right. Vulnerability. Love or loyalty. Let me. I don't want to throw the podcast off, but I will say this. I just had to tell y'all a little story about vulnerability. Let me explain something to you. My loyalty run this way. First of all, there's a separation between the two. Just because I love you don't mean I'm loyal to you.
Exactly.
And just because I'm loyal to you don't mean that I love you. Are they connected? No. They can connect, and it's a good connection. It's a great connection when they are connected.
Absolutely.
But I'm loyal to people that I don't love, because love is a very, very sacred, treasured thing. To get some love from me, you will have better luck locating Jimmy Hoffa. You will have better luck squeezing some country time lemonade out of a rock. How many disloyal, disloving, lying, conniving people that I've come across in my time. It's the people that I love, just outside. But I still offer up that loyalty, because you don't want to pass a good thing by being too hard on it, too hard body. You want to be able to put loyalty out there first, and then when you disloyal, I'll know. But if I came out with loyalty and love and just walked around like that, I'd be more vulnerable than the bird. And
You calling me vulnerable?
Yeah. Hell yeah, you vulnerable for sure. You said that you was gone. This is what you said. You said that you give $50. You gonna pay money. So no, we're not listening to that. So yeah, you already.
But a lot of people,
you went left with the pay money when you said that. So I'm not, no disrespect to you, but no go for you. You're on the dark side. So yeah, that's where I go. So as far as loyalty, I've been loyal. I know what loyalty is. I'm quite aware of what loyalty is, and I've been loyal. I've been loyal. I've been dedicated, and all of those beautiful things. But there is a separation between the two. Now, do my loyalty have an expiration date? And does my love have an expiration date? Yes. You got one time to play with me because of a few factors: my age, my experiences, and I know what it's like for a person to do little tidbits, little small violations along the way that are clues up to the major violation. You heard the crazy comment before the event occurred. You knew that this was going left, but you ignored the warning signs. My loyalty is available because I expect loyalty in return, and I'm loyal to my people. My love is a rarity. If you have my love,
that's how I feel.
If you have it, man, that's a fort to feel good, because my love is real, it's genuine, and it's pure. But if you don't have my love, you better get you 2 scoops of this loyalty and be loyal with that and see if we can build something from there. But outside of that, I love the topic. Loyalty is a thing. I'm with that. I believe in that. I believe that it still exists.
It does.
Love,
rare. It's very rare.
Love is rare, and love is also rare. So you talking about heartfelt, rare topics. Anybody listening, anybody watching, I want y'all to speak about loyalty. We played a game last podcast called Examples of Loyalty. I want you to give one example of loyalty and drop it. Just drop it verbally, comment, however you want to do it. Let's give one example of loyalty, and we'll reserve love. But we want to talk about loyalty because Nenah came today. She cooked in the kitchen, created a great topic for us, and we thank you. And we thank you. We got all perspectives. Great energy. So to our supporters, all cash verified, everybody's been very, very supportive of the podcast. They've been very they've been engaging, they've been watching us. As you can see the clips we've been putting up, we've been promoting it more and more. So we continue to appreciate, and we're thankful for your help. We're thankful for your support, and we love you. We do.
Yes,
we love. We putting positive energy in the universe now. You've been loyal to us, and we're going to display loyalty. So that's a great thing, Nenah. Very, very proud of you. Nenah, you have a complex with love. But don't worry about nothing. Don't say another word.
That's for another podcast.
That's for another day. Until that day comes. Say something positive to the people before we go.
Love and be happy, y'all.
Woo! I like how short. I like how short she. That's why. This is why I bother her. I'm a fan. I'm truly a fan. Love and be positive, y'all. Be blessed out there. But I also want you to stay dangerous and keep your head on the swivel, because now the things that are happening have nothing to do with reactions of things that you've done. You got to watch for random stuff out there now. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your family safe, and let us become sharper.
That's right.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Do it. Just do it.
You know what? Cut it out.